It's time to start the day with some inspiration. And hello, everybody. Welcome. Good morning, good day, wherever you are. Good evening, wherever you are around this great pale blue dot in the universe. Good to see Dr. Adega. Good to see everybody in here. We'll see. Let's just take a look and see who's in here. So this is a little different. I think we're going to be doing, trying to move the ball forward with inspiration. Inspiration TV, spreading some inspiration. And Bird says, "Inspire me." It's gonna be hard to inspire Bird. He's such an inspirational guy himself. Kapla, my friend, good to see you. Good morning. And so we're gonna be doing as often as we can. We're gonna be doing some daily motivation and inspiration. I don't think we'll be able to do it every single day, but I'm going to try to do it as often as I can. So hopefully, we've got this new thing going here. Hello, Jill. Good to see you. Yes, PJ in the morning. That's weird. Live long and prosper, my friend. Not as inspirational at 8 a.m. Oh, great, guys. Let's see who else is in here. And so Dr. Omega's in here earlier. Thanks. Oh, love the new logo. Yeah, Doc helped me out with the original idea, the original backdrop for the logo of inspiration. And we're moving on to do something a little more corporate. I guess corporate is the right word. So thank you. Good morning, Doc. And I'm going to catch up with you later. I hope everything is well. And hello, Sci-Fi Mombi. Good to see you. Of course, she's got her awesome uniform profile there. And Dark Helmet is out of bacon. What? You're out of bacon? Oh, man. What is the world coming to? And Jill's giving me a Vulcan high five back. And so Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you all. And good morning to our friends elsewhere who are not in North America or South America, in the Americas, and they're not in their morning. Good midday to the people in Europe and the Middle East, and a good evening to those in Australia and Asia. So many. Oh, you guys are funny. I haven't read that yet, Doc. I will check it out as soon as I can. I'm sorry to hear. All right. Well, I will check that out as soon as we're done. I hope things are not too bad though. All righty, folks. So it's good to see everybody. I hope everybody's off to a good start of your day or a continuation of your day. And I think that you know we're gonna do a stream eventually. Kind of we'll do something. I have something in mind where we'll kind of do it in honor of Gil Cardinal Sin. And you guys know, I think most people here know that that our friend YouTuber Cardinal Sin has passed. It was a big surprise. Nobody expected it, and I guess it looks like um, you know um, it looks like well, it looks like it happened. So anyway, so I think this is, it was I was right about this, ready to start some of these new things, and I think it's as good a time as any. I think that there is way, there's always been, in the last few years, there's been way too much negativity, and I think it's time to move on. I think it's time to, I think it's time to adopt a more positive outlook. I think it's time to celebrate life. I think it's time, and I'm sure that Gil would agree. He tried not to be he tried not to be negative on his channel. He was trying to always be upbeat, and yeah, that's too bad. I think it's really time that we take life by the reins, um, and we can't be these passive couch potatoes who sit around complaining about everything. Um, no, I mean there's been time to react to stuff. There's been time to complain about stuff. There's been time to raise high hell about stuff in the fandom, right? In the greater nerd fandom. Um, but you can't stay there. You can't stay there, and you can't stay angry, and you can't stay. It's not healthy for anyone. And You cannot stay angry. If any of my friends out there are listening who like to stay angry, hashtag stay angry, you cannot stay angry. It's not good for you. It's not good for anyone. Not only that, but by staying angry, you're not creating a better tomorrow. You're basically shooting yourself in the foot. So I really think that it's time to move on. Every moment of every day, every single instant of every day is a brand new moment, and it's a brand new direction that you can take. So even if your day started out in a crappy way, right? Or even if your week started out in a crappy way, you can move forward in a brand new way of your choosing. Now, when I say of your choosing, that doesn't mean that you can always just create the life you want, like that, just like that, right? But you can start to influence and start to move things in a direction, and we are contributors to our reality. And one of the things that happens when we stay negative and we stay angry is that we're contributing to a negative reality. And that's something that a lot of us don't realize. I think most people don't realize that. Excuse me one second, guys. I need to take a drink. So, yeah, we're and I don't mean to sound like very mystic here, but there is a truth. There's on many levels. they're on many levels, staying negative, staying pessimistic, staying angry, um, you know, is not the way to go. Um, you have to, we're responsible. We are responsible for our own lives, and we're responsible for for the people around us, and we have to create a better life. We have to move forward. We have to create a better life for each, for ourselves. And once the, one, there's an interesting thing when you start going, in the right direction, when you start going in the right direction of positivity, of trying to create something better, you can start to get this snowball effect, right? That little tiny snowball rolling down the hill can turn into a big, huge boulder of a snowball, right? And I think that a lot of people don't realize the amazingly positive impact that they can have on their own lives if you start to have this cumulative effect of every day and every moment of every day moving in the right direction. Every single moment of every day is a brand new you. That's right. Every single day, every instant of every moment is a brand new you, right? You, there you go. That's right. Pointing in the right direction. It's a brand new you, and it's a brand new me every single instant of every day. It's so much so that the me who is talking right now is not the same me who started the stream. Not really. It's a version, right? But this is a brand new me. And I think that these messages of positivity are greatly needed in our greater community and for others, right? My problems aren't with me. It's with everyone else. Okay, Bird. Well, that's a lot of people. That's funny, but actually, that's a lot of people say stuff like that, and a lot of people feel stuff like that, and I would say most people feel stuff like that. And there can be a certain truth to the fact that some problems in your life, in our lives, are really have to do with other people. However, how we react, we always have the free will of how we react to other people, right? And sometimes we don't react in the best way towards other people, right? And sometimes we can try to react in different ways, right? And so there's different levels here of changing direction of your day or your week or your life. There's the person to person interaction. You can react differently to people, right? Then you can have in your mind and in your heart, you can have a more positive outlook, right? And you have that more positive outlook. Not only are you going to react differently to people, right? You're also going to on very subtle levels, right? You're going to start to create a different day and different opportunities. And then on a more mystical level, right? On a more mystical level where the basic matrix of the universe is where it's able to be influenced by the observer. And the science is beginning to prove that the universe is being influenced by the observer, right? That famous two-slit experiment, right? Of the photon acting as a particle or acting as a wave, depending on the observer. And I don't mean to sound all like, The Secret, the book, The Secret, the movie, The Secret. And I don't mean to sound that way, but that's a beginning. like stuff like that, ideologies like that are the beginning of understanding how life and the universe work, right? And I think that a lot of people in our community really need to hear that life can be better. Not only can it be better, it can be a lot better. And you might even be surprised one day. But if you don't start moving on that more positive path now, you will never be able to feel the cumulative effect of every day moving towards that, right? And every moment and every instant moving towards the more positive, right? All provable, and repeatable, says Adega. Yeah, we do have an influence. I think that's what Adega's talking about. We do have, like, it's provable and repeatable that there is a influence on your environment, right? And on your surroundings and on the fabric of space and time and your reality. So, yeah, there's a lot of talk out there. Oh, we live in a simulation, right? I'm not sure if a simulation is the right word. It's not like a simulation is like being in a video game, and or like the movie The Matrix, right? It's a simulation, but it's a lot more than that, and it's a lot more exciting than that. It's not just a simulation; it's more, and I don't think we have a word for it. It's just more. It's more because every single person in this chat, every single person who is listening to me right now, and every single person who is listening on the replay is a co-creator of their reality. You are a co-creator of your reality. And you are co-creating with the people around you, with your circumstances, with your life experience. And it's important for you to also realize that the number one component of the co-creation is you and your free will. Hello, Time Prophet. Good to see you. I'm not. I am up this early. I'm just not streaming. Give me 1 second. My throat is drying out. 1 second. So, yeah. So if anybody's just joining us, we're gonna do stream at some point for Cardinal Sin for our friend Gil, and Gil and I have talked quite a bit and a lot. We've talked a lot, not so much lately, right? But we've talked a lot, and I'm gonna really miss him. He was a good guy, and we're gonna dedicate a little something to him. And Gil, I'm sure you're out there somewhere, watching and listening. I know, and Jill was very close to him. I know. Yes, he will sorely be missed. I'm up at 4 every day. Yeah, if you're a mombi, I could very well change my thing to sci-fi daddy, right? Sci-fi mombi. Yeah, still can't believe it. So one of the things I want to say, hello, Lord Thoth. Good to see you. Good morning. It's time. I think there has to be a trend in our community. There has to be a trend in our community that we're moving forward in a more constructive way, guys. I think it's, our community has generally been, in the last few years, has been very upset about stuff. We've been angry about stuff, and with good reason, right? With good reason. I do think now, though, that it's time. I didn't realize Time Prophet had been streaming with Gil on the past. Okay. I just lost my chain of thought thinking about Gil. Oh, Gil, you're still with us here, my friend. you're still with us, and getting his invitations to jump in. It was lately. It was really hard. It's been a long time since I've been able to pop in. It was always hard for me to pop into his streams because of the time difference. But yeah, he's around. He's around, and as much as Gil, you know, talked about the paranormal and believed in the paranormal. If anybody is like reaching out from the other side, it would be Gil, right? So, Vulcan high five, Gil. Hello, Maria Tiantelli. Good morning. It did. It was very sudden. Yeah, I mean, it was crazy. It's insane that, absolutely insane. Time Prophet. So I'm sorry for, our condolences to his family and to all his friends. Me being one of them. And Maria, Buddhist priestess Maria, Reverend Maria, is here to brighten our day. So one of the things so basically, our community has been, right, it's been angry about stuff. We've been so angry. And the thing is that we see, like, especially like for example, there's a lot of us in here who've been angry about, like, let's just pick one thing. We can pick a lot, but we can just pick one thing. We've been angry about Trek, for example, right? I know Jill's been angry about Trek. I know many others of you have been, frustrated with Trek. And just to see a little more perversion of Trek, just brings all the pain back, right? And all the anger back and all the frustration back. And at some point, we need to step forward and move forward and move on. And we can be aware. Still be aware of what's going on, right? We can be aware of what's going on, but we don't have to stay there emotionally and mentally. And what's going to bring about better times and better alternatives and new wonderful things, is a change in our hearts and our minds, right? We can't stay in this negative place. Maria's going to be doing a ceremony for Gil. Okay. Craig is a big one too. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't care. Hey, Disney Sheepherder. Good to see you. Yes. Prayers for family and friends. Good to see you, Disney Sheepherder. So where I was kind of starting at the beginning of this talk, right, is that every single moment of every single instant of every single moment of every single day is a new opportunity to move in the direction of your choosing, is a new opportunity for a new you, because it's literally a new you. The PJ who started this stream is not the PJ right now that is talking. The PJ right now is talking. He's gotten into a groove. He's gotten his mental and his vibe in a certain direction. And it's a different version of PJ, just like every single instant of all of you is a different version of you. And at that brand new moment, that dawning moment, right? That brand new moment, guys, is an opportunity. Is an opportunity to take your day in the direction that you want to take it, right? A lot of us are getting how we're feeling in our day. If we're feeling crappy, frustrated, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, we're going to get situations that reflect those feelings in us, right? That reflect those feelings in us. And the reason I started doing this, I'm going to start doing these inspirational chats, is because, first of all, I come from the personal development field, and I'll tell you guys a little something I really don't share because you guys are all friends. Um, I kind of stepped away from personal development for a while, for several years, many years, because the personal development industry, personal growth, is a wonderful, wonderful concept, but it's full of very good people, many very good people, not doing necessarily the right thing, right? The most ethical thing, or the most, or they're not necessarily looking out for the best interest of others, right? Especially with people, with their teachers and with their clients, right? Their instructors with their clients, for example. And you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars if you can, and you can, and it's not an issue of you for you to spend that much money. You can go ahead and do that, but you don't have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars um, to move forward and learn stuff. And especially if you shouldn't be spending it, right? We have, Maslow's pyramid. If the bottom of your pyramid, right, is your basic, um, I'm talking, I usually, when I talk about this stuff, I usually have a whiteboard. So that's why. But anyway, Maslow's pyramid, right? The base of the pyramid is always like basic life, daily needs, right? If you can't take care of your basic needs, you should not, or if you're just basic, barely taking care of your basic needs, you should definitely not be spending insane amounts of money on personal growth. Personal growth is something, that we're going to be talking a lot. And personal growth, if the teacher and the instructor who is teaching personal growth is truly vocational about it, he should be almost giving it away, he or she. Now, I don't mean that they should be working for free, but there's things that are tantamount to abuses, right? Abusive practices in personal growth. And unfortunately, um, too many people are delving into some of these practices. Too many organizations are delving into these practices. And just because you can charge $5,000 for a day or a weekend or something doesn't mean you should. Does not mean you should. And if you are truly a messenger, of helping people improve their lives, then taking away, it's interesting. There's a lot of entrepreneurs, there's a lot of entrepreneur-minded people who go to these things, right, in personal growth, and people who with startups, people with new companies, mom and pop type small businesses. These kind of people do not need to get rid of money they should be spending on their business or on their family, right, or on their startup. They should not be spending that money. And what's happening is that basically a lot of teachers are bleeding entrepreneurs, right? A lot of these, well, entrepreneurs and others, but there's a lot of entrepreneurs. They're bleeding these entrepreneurs, right? And the funny thing is, when things aren't going well for the student and they come back, right? What is some of these people who are selling and even the teachers themselves might be saying it too. Well, you're not having success because you haven't tried our new program. That's what you need to come back and spend more money. That's a lot of BS. And again, if you have the money to spend, go ahead and spend it. But if you shouldn't be spending it, you shouldn't be spending it. And you don't have to. Because the number one reason, because I'm saying this, is because the answer to grow, the answer for moving forward is your will, and you have everything in here and in here that you need. You just have to listen on a spiritual level to the direction you need to go to, right? And there's a lot of you guys out there. There's a lot of you guys who are listening today who may be tuned in to this conversation because start talking about these topics. Maybe it's a good thing this week, right? Maybe it's a good thing to just be aware of these topics this week. Maybe that's why life has directed you to this, to today's chat, right? I've never spent $1. What is that? Kickstarter or a new whiteboard. I got whiteboards. Thanks, time. Perfect. Personal growth stuff, like Tony Robbins type stuff. A lot of the people from The Secret, stuff like that. Personal growth. Hey, Disney Sheepherder, thank you for that super chat, my friend. Greetings and support to all. Can't stay. Work has turned me into a part-time streamer. I will continue to support. Thank you, Disney Sheepherder. And Disney Sheepherder, do me a favor, putting your channel before you go. Let's see. Thank you for your support, my friend. And Disney Sheepherder is okay. This is Disney Sheepherder's channel. And you might be able to hit those 3 dots. But if you can't, here's the link to Disney Sheepherder. So thank you, my friend. Thank you for that. And don't make sure you guys are using your wrenches. Hello, Joseph Dredd. Good to see you. Hail, y'all. Hail. Hello, CJH Entertainment. Good to see you guys. Don't forget, put in your wrenches, guys, and put in your channels. So if anybody's just joining us, PJ is going off on his positivity rant. Yeah, there is word. And there's supposed to be an update posted, CJH. There was supposed to be an update posted, public update posted yesterday, and it was not posted as far as I saw. So let me just take a look. Nope, it's not up yet. These guys are hitting. They say they hit a lot of technical snags, so I'm sure it's going to be up soon. Yes, thank you guys for putting in your channels. Sci-Fi Mombi, CJH Entertainment. We grow together, guys. Jill, anti-derivative Jill. So make sure you guys are subbing to everyone, all your colleagues out there in YouTube land and in our chat. We grow together, guys. We have to support each other. So I really think that it's time. We're talking about Trek anger, Trek frustration. It's time to move past things. I think it's time to move past things. I do believe that we will have good Trek again at some point. I think it will happen. I think that I just think that we can't just our lives cannot, stay. We can't be trapped. We can't be trapped by this negativity. We cannot be, cease to be functional and cease to reach our maximum potential because some idiots in Hollywood are making bad decisions, right? Dr. Dega Outlaw, there you go. And Joseph Dredd, that is his channel. Let me just make sure. Okay. So yeah, guys, please use your wrenches always. Don't even wait for me to. Don't even Don't even wait for me to say anything. Just use it. All right. Joseph Dredd, I'm giving you your creator too. You can you have a wrench there, so you can put in any information. For social media is good too, guys. You guys put in whatever you want. Adega, that's a Dr. Adega, and the Time Prophet, the Master of Time. So listen. So I'm going to challenge you guys. I want to challenge you guys today. These daily motivational talks, as daily as possible. These inspirational talks are going to be short and sweet, and I want you guys to think about that every single instant of every single moment of every day is a brand new opportunity, and it's a brand new you. It's a brand new you, guys. So Adega right now, and Jill right now, and Time Prophet now, and Sci-Fi now, Sci-Fi Mombi now, and CJH now, and Dr. O now, and Maria, and everybody, Joseph Dredd, and Auntie Derver Jill, and everybody. I'm repeating myself. All of you guys right now have an opportunity to move forward in a direction, a brand new direction for your day. And if the day didn't start out quite right, or it started out mediocre, or it started out okay, Lord Thoth, right now, all of us have the opportunity to make the day, and by making the day better, we start this cumulative effect, right? The snowball effect, this snowball rolling down the hill, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. We can start to move our lives in a different direction, right? In a better direction, right? And Bird of Prey and Maria and everybody else who is in here, all of us have the opportunity to make little changes toward a better life every day. And that cumulative effect is going to, if you pick a slightly better path, then from that slightly better path, you can take a slightly better path and a slightly better path and a slightly better path. And all of a sudden you're on this whole new direction. You're out in this whole new direction, going in a whole new different direction. And it doesn't just mean your free will. It doesn't just mean how you're interacting with people. Life itself can transform. Dega said it's provable and repeatable that we interact with the universe, and our minds and hearts affect the universe we live in, our environment, right? Anything is possible. Anything is possible, guys. Oh, thank you, Maria. This is a good way to start the morning. Sometimes we can spend our evening thinking one is not loved or matters. Thank you, PJ. Oh, Maria, you're always loved by everyone. I'm sure. I'm sure. Thank you, Maria. And Maria, please put in your channel. Yes, anything. Even if it's like, listen, life might be pretty good, or it might be okay, or it's comfortable. Life might be comfortable. Being comfortable, by the way, has its issues, because we can get too comfortable and not strive to make things better, right? So we can turn around things that we want to turn around, and even if life is okay, right, in certain ways, we can make it better. Life can be better. We can build, something here. Like there is this thank you, Joseph Dredd. Thank you for doing that, Joseph Dredd, with your wrench. We can, and don't forget to always put in your own stuff too, Joseph. There is no growth in comfort, says the wise Dr. Adega Outlaw. Yeah, there is no growth in comfort. being too comfort is kind of like being too comfortable is just kind of like being hypnotized. You know that maybe that's why life throws us curveballs because we get complacent. And you know, it's good to be aware. And if life does throw you a curveball, how do you handle that curveball? Hmm? Wise words from a Dega outlaw. Thank you, Doctor. Um, so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, but want everybody to think about stop yourself. Stop yourself during your day at different moments and say to yourself, what direction, what direction can I at this very moment move in, like psychologically, it's like and mentally and feeling is very important. Listen, happiness is a choice. Happiness is some, not always, but happiness is a lot of times happiness is a choice. Your emotional state is a choice. And if you're kind of just melancholic, maybe you have to choose to be, to be in a different emotional state. Because if you're always in this melancholic state, right, or if you're always worried, or if you're always fearful, or if you're just going to attract more situations that keep you in that mindset, right? I moved past Trek anger. Life is too short. Yeah, life is too short to be worried about Alex Kurtzman and Secret Hideout. Jeez. Um, oh, excuse me. I forgot to kill the sound of my phone. One sec, guys. All right, folks. Sorry about that. Um, I myself am not used to streaming at this time, and didn't cover all my bases. So listen, I want everybody to just take a deep breath during your day. Just whenever you need it, just take a deep breath and say, "All right, life is throwing all this at me, right? But how am I going to react? I have the free will to react. I have the free will to engage the right attitude. An attitude is comprised of three components. And we'll talk more about this another day, right? It's what you're thinking, what you're feeling, and what you're doing. So you can think and feel and act in the way you choose, right? In the way you choose. So act, feel, and do. Wait, think, think, feel, and do in the way you choose towards anything at any moment, right? Just take that moment to don't just react, but act in the way you want to act, right? Towards life in your day. And by the way, that is good that you moved on, Joseph. Holding on anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Very, very wise words from Reverend Maria Shinzai. All right, guys. Thank you. I want to thank everybody. Remember, you you are a new you every single instant of every single day. And how you view yourself at every single moment, and how do you view your place in the universe, and how you view your feelings and your thoughts and what you do reflects on what you're creating in your environment. So I want to thank everybody, guys, for being here. And the Wisdom of Star Trek. Yes, he released people's pain. Absolutely. I want to thank everybody who's been here, guys. Dr. Omega, Sci-Fi Mombi, Bird of Prey, Dark Helmet, Adega Outlaw, Jill, Anti-Derivative Jill, Maria Tiantelli, some of you guys there who are out there lurking, friends who are lurking, Time Prophet, Joseph Dredd, Lord Thoth, Lord Thoth, and all our other friends here. Disney Sheepherder, thank you for the super chat, guys. CJH Entertainment, and again, Joseph Dredd. Good to see everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. And all of you guys are out there listening on the replay. Thanks, you guys. Remember, every single moment of every single day is a brand new you. Take advantage of that. And even if the day didn't start out great, go in that direction that you really want to go. Go in the direction that your soul really wants to go. In the direction you know. Listen to your heart. In the direction you know that you really should be going, right? So feel, think, and act in the way that will give you a better day, and subsequently will give you a better week, month, year, etc. All right, guys, take care. The morning is sweet like a glass of OJ. Thank you, Jill. That's very nice, very sweet. Thanks, guys. Oh, Gil. I'm sure. I think you meant Gil. Yes, and Gil, absolutely. And Gil is here too. And I truly think that he is absolutely. And Mr. Lindell chimes in at the very end. Thank you, Mr. Lindell. Have an awesome day, guys. And Mr. Lindell, every single moment of every single day is a brand new opportunity to make better choices. That's what we've been talking about, my friend. All right, guys, take care. We will see you again soon. And lots of love to Gil, wherever he is. Make it a great day, guys. Make it a great day.